Hi guys, my name is Jemmy, and today it's a new day in coding for kids, and I'm going to change the style a little bit. So usually in the olden days I program in Construct 2 and then I uploaded those videos in my this channel, and you can still find them. It's kind of bad quality, but yeah. So I'm gonna redo that, but I'm going to make it better. So I'm going to explain to you Falling Spikes, which is the game I made, and it's really fun. I'm just gonna show you a demo what it is first. You can make it yourself. Construct 2, you just download it and then you can make it. So let me just grab this one. Okay, here we are. So now all you gotta do is that there's 3 levels: easy, hard, impossible. So you could just stick with hard, right? Which is the medium one, and drag your character and avoid the spikes. It's really simple, but it's all, at the same time really fun. Impossible is just like impossible. Like, look, it's a bunch of spikes falling down. Like that. So yeah, that's the game, Falling Spikes, and I'm gonna show you the code. So there's 2 layouts. There is the home layout, which is the main menu, and the home layout is not that hard. This is where you select the difficulty, the slide bar right here. There's slider value equals to 1, 2, 3, and 1 is that it's easy. 2 is that it's hard. 3 is impossible. And sorry for the loud banging. It's a construction site near my house. So yeah, sorry for that. So moving on is the touch on tap gesture on play button, which is this one right here. Is the text. Once you click it, it goes to the game menu, which is the second menu. This one. So once it goes here, okay, this is invisible. Okay, it'll come out once you are done, like game over. So as you can see, there's the spikes, there's the player, and there's the score. So in the code, it's nothing much. It's just a bunch of variables. I'm going to explain which one of them are. So on start of layout, what you do is that the BG, which has a lot of colors, will stop the animation. This one, it's not really important, okay? Number 2 is game, set invisible, and there's game over sprite family and game over text family, set invisible. And what those are is a family containing the game over screen. This one right here. It contains all of this into 2 families. The reason I couldn't have 1 is because each family needs to have the same object type. So I split them into 2 families, the text family and then the sprite family. So those 2 will hide because it's just the start of the game. And then they set alive to 1. This is a boolean where it says if your player is alive, then it's 1. But if they're not alive, then 0. So yeah. After that, it's every tick. The spikes move spike speed at pixels at angle 90, so it's straight down. And spike speed is over here. You can adjust it to how fast you want it. If you want it super fast, then adjust it more. But if you want it more slow, then you can tweak it down. So yeah, that's it. And then score text is that down here, and it gives you the score for every 0.8 seconds, or every 0.8 seconds you pass right here. So every 0.8 seconds, system add 1 to score, and alive equals to 1. So as you can see, and score, this is a string variable where it says score and then colon, and then it tells the number. It looks a little confusing, but at the end it works. Now the score text, which is the same thing, will move up to the top of layers so it doesn't get like covered by the spikes like that. Like doesn't get on top. And then is in touch, which is your mouse, or if you're playing on mobile, then it's your fingers. Is in touch, then the player set X to touch.x, okay? So which means that the right here, this is the player, will follow where you're dragging it. Okay. You could also use drag. Okay. Interesting. So you could also use drag and drop for this too, but using this is more professional, and it's like for me easier. And this one is. And this one is to keep it in the screen, so like to the left and to the right, the max. Okay, and number 6 is that every random spike spawn time, which is from the spike spawn time is how fast the spikes need to spawn. So there's 2 variables. There's spike spawn time min, spike spawn time max. Spike spawn time min is 0.2 and spike spawn time max is 0.9. It's a tongue twister, you know? Say it a bunch of times. Spike spawn time max, spike spawn time min. Like, it'll get your tongue twisted up. And then every single time, repeat difficulty times. So in the beginning, you see our slider bar, there's 3 difficulties. There is the easy one, hard, and impossible. So for easy, it's 1, right? So spawn only 2 at the same time. Hard, it's 2, which means it'll spawn 4, and 3. The third one is impossible, which means it'll spawn 6. So yeah, this is where it spawns it. And now every 0.8 seconds, add 1 to score, which means to add 1 to score. I already explained it to you. And why I put over here is because we want it to only add it when the player's alive. And for the spikes, when it's overlapping the player, which means that it hit the player, and we will set alive to 0. And once alive equals to 0, the spikes will destroy, the players will destroy, and then the game over board will show. Okay, nothing much left. It's just that the game over family will have 2 buttons. It's a home button to adjust your difficulty, and there's a retry button where you can just retry the difficulty you're on. So for the home button, it goes to the home page, and for the retry button, it goes to the restart layout, which means to refresh everything. So now I explained all about the program to you. I'm going to export it into the web so that you guys can come and check it out. Okay, I'm going to export it. So we export the project HTML website, and I'm just going to select my folder real quick. Desktop, okay. And then subfolder, images, okay. And just click next and export. It's exporting the project. Okay, should be done soon. Unable to run the script minifier. Please ensure that you have Java 8 installed. Okay, I'm going to install Java 8 first. Okay. The project was successfully exported. There we go. So open destination folder, and where is it? So they said it was over images. Yeah, here we are. I'm not sure if this is correct. 1 second, please. Okay, guys, I had to export my project, and as you can see, I named it Bura 1. It's a course I bought. It's a course I bought from Udemy. He teaches really good. I made this program from him, and so the way you export it is you do what I did, but click off the minify, and then put in a specific file, or so it's gonna scatter. And then once you click in here, you should have all this, okay? And then you click right. Then what you do is you click right here. It says send to compressed zipped folder. Compressing, and then as you can see, there it is. There's a compressed folder. Send it to somebody, and which is my dad, and then he'll upload it in the web for you. I'll put the link in the description what website it is. Okay, so yeah, see you guys in the next episode of Construction with Coding for Kids.